What if I told you that a single court ruling issued by a judge appointed by Donald Trump may have just detonated the GOP's long-term plan to engineer a permanent majority in Congress? And what if I told you that this same ruling has now triggered open revolt inside the Republican Party itself? Tonight, we break down the political earthquake unfolding behind the chaos of the Epstein files release, because this story didn't just slip under the radar, it may reshape the 2025 political map. While headlines were consumed with the release of the Epstein files, another major development unfolded, one with immediate consequences for control of the U.S. House. A federal judge appointed by Donald Trump himself struck down Texas Republicans' newly redrawn congressional maps. Those maps had been designed to flip 5 seats in the GOP's favor. Instead, Texas must fall back to its 2021 maps, unleashing chaos inside the party. According to new reporting from Punchbowl News, California Republican Rep. Kevin Kiley is now blasting his own party's leadership over the failed redistricting strategy. Kiley called the plan utterly foolish, adding that it was a total failure of leadership by Speaker Mike Johnson. But here's where the story twists. Kiley had nothing to say when Trump originally pushed Texas to redraw its maps. He only spoke up after California responded by neutralizing Texas's move, effectively eliminating Kiley's own district. It's a pattern we see repeatedly. Republicans condemn gerrymandering only after it affects them personally. During an interview on CNN, the hypocrisy became impossible to ignore. When asked whether Republicans supported independent redistricting nationwide, the answer was clear. Not one single Republican voted for it when Democrats proposed exactly that in the For the People Act of 2021. Now that California's map threatens GOP seats, suddenly several Republicans want independent commissions, but only now. It raises the question, is this a principled stance or panic disguised as principle? Kiley also accused Speaker Mike Johnson of refusing to stand up to Trump, arguing that Johnson should have opposed the Texas redraw and negotiated a truce with Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. But is anyone surprised? Johnson rose to leadership not for strategic ability or independent thought, but because of unwavering loyalty to Donald Trump. And that loyalty may now cost him the speakership. To understand the stakes, I spoke with voting rights attorney Mark Elias, whose firm won the Texas case. He explained that the court did not rule based on liberal arguments, but on a conservative legal principle. Texas Republicans were found to have engaged in an impermissible racial gerrymander, not by adding race into the map, but by using race to dismantle existing coalition districts of Black, Hispanic, and white voters. A key detail: the Texas legislature previously testified under oath that race was not used at all when drawing the 2021 map. So when Trump-aligned attorneys demanded those districts be broken apart because of race, it became legally indefensible. This is now headed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Elias is undefeated there in redistricting cases, but he warns there are never guarantees. Still, as of today, the ruling stands. And here's the stunning part. The GOP initiated this redistricting war. They escalated it, but now they are losing it badly. Texas's map is blocked. California's remains in effect. Several GOP seats are suddenly endangered, and the chaos threatens the stability of the Republican House majority. Even Kevin Kiley, late to the fight, admits this may be the beginning of a collapse inside the GOP. Whether you agree or disagree with the ruling, the facts are clear. A political strategy designed to entrench Republican power has backfired spectacularly, exposed internal fractures, and triggered a legal battle that now moves to the highest court in the country. And none of this would have happened without a single letter sent by Trump-aligned lawyers, a letter that may end up costing the GOP far more than they ever expected. If you want more deep dive reporting that cuts through the noise and gets to the real stakes beneath the headlines, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay informed.